Hey, and welcome to the Nditha Mindset Show with me, Irene Mpatso. And the Nditha Mindset Show is all about mindset change, personal development, self-motivation, and becoming the best version of yourself. And one of the things that we do is to talk to really inspirational people that are chasing their dreams and that are chasing their dreams. And our purpose is to give you positive content that's going to help you to really make a move on your own goals. And so without further ado, I'd like to welcome you to today's show. And in the show, I'm going to be talking to this beautiful lady and she's going to introduce herself. She is a founder of Glory Design Studio, and she's also into other initiatives, and she's going to talk to us about that as we go along in the show. So welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Irene.
It's so good to have you.
It's good to be here.
Please introduce yourself.
So my name is Kulukaya Sadiki. Hello everybody.
Hey.
I'm a lot of things, and
Yes.
when I say that, a lot of people go like, what are you talking about? Like,
Yes.
you're supposed to be one thing and focus on that, but no, I'm not one thing. I'm a lot of things. I'm a mother, I'm a sister. Oh, most importantly, I'm a Christian.
Yes.
I'm a friend, I'm a social entrepreneur, and I'm a humanitarian as well. Yes.
Okay. What do you mean when you say you're a humanitarian?
All right, so I think let me just go back into my history,
Yes.
just so that you understand better where I'm coming from.
Yes.
So I started working when I was, is it about 17? I started off as a radio presenter.
Okay. I never knew that.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a
Actually,
DJ. Yes.
Yeah, I briefly worked for Kulukaya FM for
Oh.
maybe just a year as
Yes.
a part-time radio presenter or something.
Uh-huh.
So after that, I moved on to this airtel shop
Yes.
where I worked for, I think was it about a year as well
Yes.
before I moved on to TNM
Uh-huh.
to work in the customer service department, and from there I moved on to the credit control section.
Okay.
So when I was working for TNM, my sister had this idea to say, okay, you know what, I want to open an IT company. And then she went and did that, one of the directors of our companies. So after I worked for TNM, was it about for 6 years or so, I moved on to my sister's venture, because I realized, look, I needed a challenge. I'm that kind of a person who, if I just feel like, you know what, I want a challenge.
Yes.
I'm very energetic. I need something that's going to stimulate my mind. I'll make a move. So that's what I did. So I left TNM. I went to work with my sister at Neurotech Limited.
Okay.
And while I was working for Neurotech Limited, I realized, you know what? We live in Malawi. We don't live in a place where everybody has everything. Obviously, there are people out there who do not have even the little that I have. So what can I do to make a difference in my community? So that is when I decided to work with a woman from Dirande who owns an orphanage. She looks after kids who are disabled, because she had lost a child who was disabled as well.
Yeah.
So I started working with her from 2015, and then in 2017 I figured, you know what, I can't do this alone. Like I need a group, I need a family, I need a sisterhood that
Yes.
can help me with this.
Yes.
So that is how Ladies of Influence was born. And in the same year, 2017 as well, I realized, you know what, I like creating my own stuff. I like making my own clothes. I like playing with fabrics, and I love communicating with people.
Yes.
So what is it that I can do that is going to be very connected to me, to my daughter, and to the community as a
Yes,
whole?
yes.
That is when the sustainable fashion business started. That is when I started Glory Designs
Yes.
Sustainable Studio.
Yes.
So I didn't want to just tell her, I wanted to do more. I'm the kind of a person who looks for more than what meets the eye.
Yes.
I want to dig deeper. I want to help. I want to do what I can do. So I figured, if I'm going to tell her a design, what can I do in that area that is going to help other people as well? And that's when the sustainable fashion started. Because with sustainable fashion, you're helping the community first of all.
Yes.
The suppliers who are supplying you with the fabric and everything. You need to treat your employees fairly, the way you would want to be treated. It's one of the things that you actually are required to do. And then you need to work with fabrics that are not going to what can I say, that are not going to get destroyed just like that. If I make you something, I need to make sure that it's going to last.
Okay.
If you point me to a material or any fabric that I know is not going to last, I'm going to tell you, no, Irene, I can't work with this because it's against my model or my business model. So apart from that as well, when we work with something that lasts, it helps to delay it from polluting the environment.
Yes.
So it's a three-tier, it has these three aspects where there's humanity, there's the environment, and there's the community. So in a nutshell, that is what I do.
Okay, but how has been the journey? So you started all these things in 2017.
In 2017,
that's where officially you went ahead to set up your own sustainable fashion design business, and then starting the initiative for Ladies of Influence, right?
Well, both of them.
How has that journey been from 2017 to date? What is some of the impact that you've made to the community?
Okay, so where Ladies of Influence is concerned, like the first thing that we did when we got together, because it's about 20 to 21 women, it's a whole sisterhood. Ladies of Influence is not one person; it's the whole community.
Yes, so I noticed that in my research, and it's a wonderful thing.
It is.
Yes,
and
it's a very good initiative.
Each one of them is a good friend of mine in their own way. So when we started, first of all, we went back to the orphanage that I had been helping on my own, to the lady now to say, you know what, now that we're a team, we can do more.
Yes.
So that's the first thing that we did. We went to Chikondi Disability and Orphan Care Center, where we managed to raise funds within ourselves, and then raise funds within the community as well. So we donated items that were needed at the orphanage at the time, like food items and school items, because she schools the young kids as well.
Okay.
And after that, we went to Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital. So when we went to Queen's, now we had agreed with the ladies to say, okay, so let's have a budget of 1 million and see what they can work with within that. So we went to the kids cancer ward, and then when we got there, and when I met the head doctor there, he was like, no, the list that we need is going to cost at least 4 million. I had to go back to the women and say, I had to go back and say, okay, look, ladies, this is what we have. And of course, the ladies at first were a bit skeptical. They said, but then maybe we should work with this in terms of, so, we agreed. We said, no, let's just put it out there. Let's put this up budget and see what we can do. So by the grace of God, we managed to raise funds for all items, because they needed a list of hospital items.
Yes.
We managed to raise funds, and we managed to donate all the hospital, all the ward items that they had written on the list, and we had some extra cash. We even managed to buy some stuff for the people that were there as well. But we didn't do it alone, because I believe in partnership. If we're going to make it, then we need to partner. Whether we partner with other women, with organizations. There were quite a few organizations as well, shops and people who really care.
Yeah.
When you start doing something, you realize, no, I'm not alone. But you just need to start.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. So we managed to make it at Queen's, and then we went to Ndunde Primary in Chiradzulu, where we're currently sponsoring 20 girl children with their educational needs.
That is powerful.
So we want these girl children to be going to school without worrying about, okay, where am I going to get my sanitary pads? Where am I going to get my soap? Okay, maybe I don't have these types of clothes or whatever. So there we partnered with the parents who are helping us with making sure that these children are able to go to school and do what they have to do. And then we've been to Ndunde in Chiradzulu as well, health center, where we donated hospital equipment as well. So we're still going on.
It's an ongoing initiative.
It is. With the COVID-19, we've been to at least 6 communities where we've donated sanitary items as well. So it's still an ongoing initiative. That is for Ladies of Influence. Yes. Now for Glory Designs, since I started in 2017, because I remember I sat in my studio, and the first customers were me and one of my best friends. So we were the 2 customers for maybe a month or 2. There were days when
early days, like, it's like, what am I doing? What's happening? Is this going to work?
Is it going to work? Am I going to get any clients coming in? And most importantly, are they going to understand my model? Are they going to understand what sustainable fashion is and why I need to do it?
Yeah.
But slowly, by the grace of God as well, things started picking up. So first of all, I needed to school my employees to say, okay, this is what I want. This is my business model. It's hard with the tailors because they can't get it. They're like, why can't we just tailor? Like tingo soga and no. I can't do that because it's not where I'm going. It's not what I want. So slowly they are picking up on the idea. They are getting the model to say, okay, no, in this studio, this is what we do. And by the grace of God as well, I'm still working with the same people. I haven't changed. So we are growing together. And then there's the customers part of it, whereby I needed my customers to understand the business. I need them to understand the business model as well. So that is something that is ongoing as well.
Yeah.
And then there's the suppliers, who are the women who supply the fabric, most of the fabric that we use, because we try as much as we can to work with the market women, just so that we're able to promote their businesses as well.
Yes.
So with these people as well, you need to be able to listen to them, listen to their problems, offer advice. You need to bring them a lot of business. You need to refer them you need to be their referrer to other people as well.
Yes.
So in that way, that is what we're doing. And I think where the clothes are concerned, we're able to make things from the studio. At least we have that confidence. And I would, okay, you know what, Irene is gonna wear this, but her daughter at some point as well might wear it in years to come. Yeah.
Wow, that's a different way of looking at fashion, right?
It actually is.
Yeah.
But it's a way that I feel most businesses should look at their businesses. Look at what are you doing? Who are you helping? That's the whole point of sustainable development. If we're going to grow, you can't just grow within your own household. We need to grow together.
Yes.
But we need to create that mindset, especially in the youth. They also need to grow with it as well. To say, you know what? If I'm going to start a business, first of all, look at who are you going to help. Yeah, so
okay. All right, great stuff. So what type of women are you working with?
Okay, so when it comes to ladies of influence, what we do is when we go to a place, first of all we figure out, okay, what problems are these people facing? Like, let's say to identify that, okay, we want to help, let's say in a health center. It's because we are seeing but maybe the women, maybe pregnant women are able to come into the health center, but then now you don't want to see a fellow woman sleeping on the floor when they're pregnant. So that is something that is a problem. It's a problem that you need to do something about. So that is how we pick our targets to help. So yeah, from the ladies of influence aspect, that is how we do it. And when it comes to the business now, these women that the women suppliers, the fabric suppliers that I work with are women, and these are not just my suppliers, they are my friends. If I just get there, they know that, oh, Kaya is here. If they get something that is good, they're going to call me.
Yes.
And these are people that have built a relationship. I've managed to build that long-term relationships with. So I'm able to share them some business tips as well. And to be honest, they help me out as well, because they're able to say, no, you know what, you need to use this or you need to do that. But one thing that I have noticed that I would like to get the chance to change is that I think most of the people who are within the sustainable cycle don't realize that they are. Like these women, I think they don't really realize that, you know what, this is what we're doing. This is how we are helping, maybe on the environment part, to make sure that we're supplying these kinds of materials. So that is one thing that I would like to change as well, to bring these women in the forefront, to say, you know what, but they are behind most of the things that we do. So these people also need to be recognized. And I would like most of the other designers as well to be able to recognize that this is what we're doing, and for us to create items that are sustainable, or maybe they're already doing it but they don't know it. So I'd like us to come together as a community and be able to grow this movement, because it's quite a big thing when you really look at it.
Okay, great stuff. So are you just focusing on Malawi, or your vision is to also, get out there and impact the continent?
So I'm not only focusing on Malawi.
Okay.
Actually, I do have clients. I do have clients in England. I have
Yes.
clients in the US, and eventually, I would like us to grow. Like I would want Malawi to be able to sell out more.
Yes.
I would want us to get to New York. I want us to get to London Fashion Week. I want us to get wherever we can get.
Yes.
But we can't do this alone. Like I can't do it alone. I need designers, I need the creatives, and not just those making clothes, even with those in photography and in different areas as well, to come together and make this one thing. And
Yes.
for the government to be able to recognize that, the creative industry, the fashion industry is really big and they can make a difference.
Yes.
They can create jobs. This is what they can do. We need to come together.
Exactly.
We need to work together. So that's where partnership building comes in.
Great stuff. All right, guys, just a reminder, you're watching the Nditha Mindset Show with me, Irene Pato, and I hope you're enjoying the conversation with Kulukaya Sadiki.
Kulukaya. It's
Oh,
okay.
gosh, where did I get
You're
that
not
name?
the only one.
Okay, fine. She's got a special name, so it can be, Yeah, but
Yeah,
otherwise,
it
welcome. And I just want to make a mention that we're shooting the show at the beautiful Annie's Lodge. If you're looking for space to work out, given these times, there's plenty space, beautiful outdoors that you can come here and work and have a drink or two here. But otherwise, let's get back into the conversation. I'm
Yes.
interested to find out what are some of the key challenges that you face as a young woman trying to build a business in Malawi.
Okay. So first of all, there's the issue of funding.
Yeah.
It doesn't come easy because you start with, like, I started with my salary. I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to save and I'm going to do this and I'm going to start this thing.
Yes.
So I started with my salary. I started with one machine. I started with one tailor, but it's not easy. It hasn't been easy to even go, let's say, to a bank to say, you know what, I want to grow my business and this is what I want to do. It takes such a long time and it takes a lot of effort.
Yes.
Because a lot of financial bodies want to see you having stuff already, so that you can put it out there as, you know what, okay, this is my bondage or something. But I think what people need to realize is that we as young people, we're just starting off, so we don't have a lot of stuff to show to say, okay, you know what,
This
for
is
me
my
to get-
corridor. This is my security. Yeah.
No, and then at the same time as well, there are times when you're starting a business and you're expecting certain people to support you. Maybe
Yes.
you already have maybe 50 people in your mind. It's like, okay, they're going to be there for me. But then it doesn't always work like that. Sometimes the people who actually support you are people who will surprise you.
Exactly.
There are people you're not even thinking about that they were going to walk into your studio and support you. But frankly, I think I've been blessed because most of my friends and family, they are very supportive of my business, and they are one of the reasons why I'm growing. But apart from that as well, I've met a lot of friends along the way, people that I didn't even know existed, who are supporting my business. But it's not easy to convince people to say, okay, you know what, you need to pay this price because my process is a little bit longer than the fast fashion process. Because I need to go here, I need to get this thing, I need the tailor to do it this way. It's not easy. It's not easy, but slowly I think we're getting there. And then there's the employee management as well.
Yes.
You know how people always say, hey, I take my tailor.
Yes.
Food. And
Yes.
then there's that side as well, whereby they'll just decide, I'm not working. But then you've got the productivity is high. You need to make a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
I've also learned to be able to read my people, like the people that I work with.
So how many people do you have now? Like how many tailors?
So currently I have 3 people.
Okay.
Who come in permanently, and then I get other people as well when I need to add on to whatever it is that I'm doing. When you have a lot of stuff to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So
you design as well.
yes, I actually.
You are a designer because she's always wearing really unique pieces. I see
Thank
them
you,
on
Irene.
social media. You're always wearing really beautiful
Oh,
pieces, and they're unique. You know.
Thank you.
No, keep up the great work. It's different. I love
yeah.
that it's different.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
bold. I think
Yes.
it's a little bit strong to say, okay, this is who I am and this is what I'm going to wear.
Yeah.
And I've realized that customers are picking up on it as well.
Yes.
Because I think the other day I made this kind of wedding dress whereby whatever, they're supposed to get married, I think, is it today?
Yeah.
But then it's different, it's her, it's her personality. That's what I want to
Yes.
see. I want you to be you. I
Yes.
want your clothes to speak, this is Irene, this is not someone else. You know, so don't let people try to make you what you're not.
Exactly.
When you're picking an item, ask yourself, how long am I going to keep this?
Yeah.
Who made this thing? What kind of a person are they? You know, like will my little daughter grow up one day and I find this in my closet and take it and wear it? And ask yourself all those things and see what you can contribute to sustainable development in fashion as well. Yeah,
It's a very fresh perspective. I think it's a very fresh initiative that you're doing, which is not like being done by a lot of people. But I'm glad that you're driving,
Thank you.
driving the space. And I think you also need to just do a lot more, like deliberate efforts to get people to understand what it means when you're saying,
ethical fashion,
yes, what is
sustainable
it
fashion.
exactly, so that people know.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I actually do have a meeting with Lily as well to discuss it, because you know that's
Lily
also
Afonso.
Lily Afonso. That's
Yes.
also one thing that she also focuses on.
Okay.
But then maybe for us to get people, other designers as well, to come in and understand. I think we need to have a voice.
Yes.
We need a community.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we're still learning. We're not yet experts at it, but I think we can all learn together and grow together.
I'm interested to find out what type of mindset got you here. What made you quit your job? Like, what the hell are you thinking, quitting your job and, and getting into this thing?
Ooh,
Yes.
that
What type
part-
of mindset do you have to have for somebody who is watching and they've got a dream on their heart and they're looking at all the reasons why they cannot do it because of everything that is expected from society, from your family, from everybody else? What type of mindset?
And it makes it worse when you're comfortable as well, because
when
you've got a comfortable job,
yes,
it's not easy to move from that.
Yes.
But I think growing up, Irene, I always knew that I wanted to do something different, and I didn't want it easy. I don't like easy things.
Oh, that is so good. Guys, she doesn't like easy things.
No, if it's easy, it's
Can
not
we
for
pick
me.
up on that?
If it's
Yes.
not a challenge, then it's not for me. I believe
so
that
good.
good things come with a lot of sacrifice.
Yes.
So I think one of the days when I was working, and I think for me as well, it was the point my daughter was born. I looked at that little girl and I said, Lord, I'm going to make a difference. Like I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something different. It was scary, to be honest, to move from what I was used to move from 6 years of my job. It was really, really scary. And then to go into my sister's venture, and then to be at the venture and to start thinking of doing something of my own as well.
Yes.
It wasn't easy, but I told myself, if I'm waiting for all the cards to be on the table or for a sign to say, Kaya, you can do it,
Like a big board sign up in the
Yeah,
sky, like this is the right time and you can start.
I told myself,
It
girl,
won't happen.
it's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's not gonna happen. Just get up and just go.
Yeah.
Just get up and just do it. So
Yeah.
one day I just woke up and I said, okay, you know what? But for me, another
Yes.
thing as well, I didn't just stop working. And
Yeah.
to be honest, I haven't literally completely just stopped doing stuff, because I also consult
Yeah.
for one or two places outside the country.
Yes.
So I didn't really just get up. You know, I started
Yeah.
saving my salary.
Yes.
I'll take that salary, I'll pay my tailor, because then I didn't have
Yes.
clients in the first month.
Yes.
So, you know, you pay your tailors, you do this. I prepared myself, but it doesn't work that way for everybody. Some people are
But
not
it's actually a
working.
good thing to prepare yourself if you're in that space where
That
you
space,
can prepare yourself.
prepare yourself, then you need to
Actually, idea you're supposed to have like 6 months savings or something
you need
before
to
you
start,
get out of your
you need to start
your
saving.
job. Yes.
You need to learn about investment, at least
Yes.
a little stuff about investment, to say, okay, if I put in this, maybe in a village bank, if it
Yes.
doesn't have to be a proper in a village bank, this is a percentage I'm going to get in. I'm blessed because I have a friend who really gives me advice on that.
Yes.
But then for the young ones as well, who are not working and they don't have that kind of backup, it's something that I feel like you can still do it. You know, find a way, get yourself connected. It's a good thing we have social media now. So get connected to the people you think that you can work with, who can be able to mentor you into the
Yes.
human being that you want to be.
Yeah.
Or at least, you know, reach out. You know, just have that confidence to reach out to say, this is what I'm thinking. And don't spend too much time writing a proposal for years and years and years just to prepare yourself from starting something. If you've got the passion for it, you need to go after it. You know, I've done my school and stuff. I've done my bachelor's and I've studied, but I haven't studied fashion, to be honest, and I don't plan to. It's because I have the passion and determination.
Yes.
For now, God, it's enough.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so powerful.
It's
That
enough.
is so powerful. That God
enough.
is enough, and the passion that He has given you, you're willing to optimize on it and leverage on
It's
it, and
enough.
really get yourself up and running, and you're doing it.
It is. I don't see myself getting into classical fashion, but I would
Yeah.
advise other people to do it. But
Okay.
then the passion and the determination, the perseverance, the patience, these are things that they're not going to teach you in class. No matter whether you do your PhD or your master's, there are certain things you're going to learn as you go along the way.
Yes,
So
yes,
you're not too
yes.
young. You're not too young, and you have enough to start wherever you are. Just start. The rest is going to fall into place. It always does.
Yes, it always does. I love that.
It always does.
I love that. Start right where you are and keep taking the next step and the next step and the next step and keep going and never stop.
Exactly, and I like
Right?
that quote which says, "I can, I will." End of story.
Yes.
You know, my grace
I
never
love
discussed
that.
this.
I can, I will. End of story.
Full stop. Like
Nditha.
this conversation did. I can do it. It's terrible, but I
That
will
is
do it.
so
I
cool.
will get there.
That is so cool. Okay, as we are winding up, she was like, I mean, let's keep it short. I was like, yeah, we're gonna try to do that
I have to get somewhere.
because we've got data to pay. All
And
right,
we need to be somewhere as
and
well.
what are some of the key resources or books that have helped you in your, in your mentally? What are some of those? Share with the audience so that somebody can pick up a book this weekend and start reading and start working on their mindset.
Okay. So I like going through the website. Is it CNBC, CBC?
Okay.
Yes, please. I think you can go through that link.
CNBC
There's
Africa.
CNBC Africa.
CNBC. Okay.
I read that every morning
Okay.
before I go jogging.
Okay.
I look at what is there because there's advice there from different people who have done different things, and
Okay.
from, let's say, the richest people, the most successful people, they're there giving you tips on how they've made it.
Yes.
and what you can do. That is one of my favorites.
Okay, that's nice.
And then I'll go and see, let's say, what Oprah has to say,
Yeah.
what Michelle Obama has to say.
The
You know,
leading
like,
women
what-
in the world, right?
in the world, yes.
Yes.
And then you come to Malawi, and then you're going to see, okay, you know what, who is doing well? Okay, how does Lily do it? How is this person doing it? You know, that way I feel like for me that gives me more of it gives me motivation.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
I can't say I'm very big on the books.
Yeah.
I do read, yes, every once in a while. But then I think for me now, with the internet, the
Yeah.
websites,
And the podcasts, podcasts,
Yes.
websites, and there's so much
Motivational
information,
speeches.
motivational speech.
that is
yes,
what I wake
yes.
up to jog or walk for.
That
I
is
want
so
to walk and I want to
good.
listen to the motivationals and stuff. And there are a lot of them out there. So
Yes.
those are easy to find. You don't even have to buy those.
Yeah. You just go on YouTube and search, and you're going to
good to
find
go.
lots and lots of inspiration. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So how does the future look like for you?
The future for me looks like a lot of training.
Yes.
A lot of training, because for where I want to go, let's say if I want to get as far as the US,
Yeah.
then I need to get some training
New York,
in
New
the
York.
US.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so I need to get some training there, and then I need to I also need to get my connections in order. Like I need to keep on building my connections.
Networking.
Yes, that is very important, right? Yeah.
Networking, that word is very important, right?
And I'm not afraid to network, Irene. I'm not afraid.
Exactly. I think because even for this show, she actually sent me a voice note, and she was like,
I'm
"Irene,
not
I want to be on the show and
afraid.
whatever."
I'm not
And this was
afraid.
last year,
Oh,
not last year, but early this year.
oh, that was
Yeah, like end of season 1 or something.
I'm not afraid.
It's so smart though. It's so
Yeah.
smart. Most of us are afraid to reach out to other people.
No,
But
no,
it's
no.
really important to network.
It is. It's what gets you going. So
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to reach out.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to learn. I take it up a lot as well for people who have done more, who are doing more.
Yes.
I want to learn each and every day, and I think that's something that is helping me.
Yes.
So we want to get all over the world. We want to go global. We
Yes.
want to not just to be known as a person, but to be known as Malawi, who can be able to produce and sell outside.
We
the
have to
country.
export. We have to
Outside
be
our
exporting.
continent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
great
So-
stuff. No, we wish you well
Thank
with
you,
your dream,
Irene. Thank
and we
you.
trust and believe that you're going to do it. All right, and remember, with God, everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Yes.
You can, you will. End of
And-
story. Nobody
yes.
should tell you anything otherwise.
Yes.
You're good for it.
And this type of Malawi right now, I love this Malawi
I love
right
it
now.
too.
It's so good. It's like everything is possible. It's like you're feeling a really positive energy in the atmosphere. It just feels like things are going to work and we can go for our dreams and there's nothing to stop us. Let's start creating,
We're
guys.
energized.
Yes, we can do it. So guys, that has been our show. This is the Nditha Mindset Show, and I was with this beautiful lady, and her story is powerful, and I hope that you've picked one or two nuggets that you're going to start using in your own life to really reach out for your dreams. We love you and appreciate you and hope to see you again next week. Please, if you found this helpful, share it with your audiences, share it with other people so that they can also get the positive information that we have heard from the show. But also remember that Nditha Mindset, we offer coaching services, especially for women, and the beauty of it is that we discuss some of the things that she has been talking about, the aspect of really knowing who you are and becoming very confident and sure of yourself, and really being clear on what you want and starting to take positive steps on a daily basis towards what you desire to do. And before you know it, you're living the life that you've always desired. So if you want to find out more about our coaching services, you can reach out on 088 4000 700 4000, and we are going to really help you. It's been a pleasure, and I remain Irene Pat. So until next time, bye bye. Have a lovely
Bye. Take care.
Friday
Stay
and
safe.
weekend. Yes, stay safe. Where is that mask?
Oh yeah. Nice.
Oh, here. Like,
Yeah. Stay safe. Social
Right?
distance. We're
yes,
social distancing right
so
here.
it's been fun. Bye. Bye bye.